Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from Work Group 3. The main contributors are from Petronas and Shell Geomatic team, and we have quite a number of academician and researcher expert, various from engineering, applied science, and law. For the past few months, we have quite a number of discussion. We have input from several parties, stakeholders, this action plan summary with three different priorities. The first one is the existing legal framework does not conform to the goal of regulation of autonomous navigation, especially on USV. This with regard to the ocean governance and sign policy interface related to business and safety protection of the USV operation will be discussed by Dr. Muhammad Hazmi. From USIM is the law of the sea expert. Concern number 2 is how to break the silos among the researchers. This will be presented by Latif. Is from UTM, currently is working on the National Robotic Roadmap with mostly an academic science Malaysia. And lastly, we're afraid of we're going to lose quite a number of talent because of lack of learning opportunity and career growth reskilling program related to USV demand and application. We lead to the discussion of the future talent development program that we want to see the initiative and the roadmap and the program to support the movement collaborative environment for USB demand sustainability. My name is Zulkifli bin Abidin, Director of Center for Unmanned Technology from UIA Gombak. I'm also the caretaker of the consortium named Underwater System Research Network under IEEE Oceanic Engineering Society Malaysia. Under Future Talent Development Program, the first concern is about the awareness, how the public and students exposed to the USB toward autonomous ship technologies are very, very low compared to the ROV and unmanned vehicle. We like to start an awareness program through the outreach campaigns, media, social, and etc. We want to see more news in our media, in our Twitter, and perhaps we can have our own ingenious solution for defense as well, like what happening in Singapore right now. They are driven navigation of the vessel using the homegrown technology in Singapore. Number 2, there's a lack of hands-on experience on the actual field environment due to the budget and time constraint and engagement with industry. We want to see there are quite a number of training and student researcher for the next few years related to the engineering and applied science with the industry. For your information, these are all the active research grant 2020 and 2021 developed by our own expert in Malaysia. The funder varies from Japan, from MOSTI, from Ministry of Higher Education and CRES. We believe that most of this project is developed by the postgrad and final year student project. They are working more time in the lab rather than the field work, and perhaps we have engagement. We have some kind of like an internship program, site visit, seminar from industry, and even joint publication as well. The concern number 3, we found that there is no USB student competition challenge in Malaysia. We want to organize a competition for high school, diploma, undergraduate, postgrad toward a commercialization and solution for industry. Like what happening in DARPA Grand Challenge, they did more than the drive the invention of the autonomous vehicle, but they foster a community that now lead to the industry solution on the road as well. There's another competition such as a drone developed by Amazon. There's a Hyperloop pod competition by Elon Musk. In Malaysia, we have robotic competition named Robocon. Okay, from Robocon, there's quite a spin-off company such as Cytron, DF Automation, and IDSpark. Most of them are working on the mobile robot or ground vehicle. But for underwater robot, there's only 2 competitions developed by T Robotic, T System. Okay, I'm sorry. It's a ROV challenge, and also there's a competition developed by IEEE Malaysia water vehicle. Based on my experience, these 2 competition is won by my student from IUM. Most of them would like to pursue their career in underwater robot, but the opportunity is not here yet in Malaysia. Whereas what happening in Europe and US, like this in Florida, they have this competition, RoboBot. For your information, this competition is now is led by the Indonesia. Okay, there's another competition In US as well, Robot X. This is the grand competition for unmanned surface vessel, where quite a number of sponsors from Blue Origin, Blue Robotic, NVIDIA, Velodyne, Siemens, Mathworks, SolidWorks. Okay, they want to see this competition facilitate the building of the international relationship between student, academic institution, and industry partner. For your information, NUS Singapore is the strongest team for this competition. There's another competition, want to see the propulsion system efficiency. There's another competition, World Robotic Selling Championship. This is funded by the ASG Global on now Harris. And lastly, we want to see that how can to build a workforce that is agile enough to adapt the ever-changing world of work toward the autonomous or remote operation today. We want to see upskilling and reskilling program to ensure that the industry are resilient as the economy evolve in Malaysia. So you know that the education give a lot of benefit. We want to see the upscaling and reskilling program is running for the next few years related to unmanned surface relation in Malaysia. Thank you.